I've made it to the Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. I flew Delta. I'm home, I'm in Minnesota. Got a few things to do, then I'm gonna head up to the cabin pretty quick. It's gonna be awesome. We are on the way to my cabin. Got my buddy Chad with me. We're gonna drive probably about 4 hours. I'll make a few little interesting videos along the way. And then hopefully we'll get there in time to do something fun or interesting. Oh, drawbridge ahead. You know, I don't think, maybe once or twice I've crossed this bridge, right? Visit Minnesota again. Oh, I'll be visiting Minnesota again. But here's the drawbridge. There's the train drawbridge. That whole thing kind of lifts up. It's a pretty interesting little setup for when big boats or ships want to come down here. But this is Wisconsin. Back there's Minnesota. And we are, I would say, about still 3.5 hours from the cabin. Welcome to Prescott, Wisconsin. Check it out. There's the welcome to Wisconsin sign. Wisconsin welcomes you, and it's open for business. So if you thought it was closed, you can still do business in Wisconsin. I really thought it was closed. Huh?
Yeah, I thought it was closed too.
Oh, this is MJ. MJ's a bird dog. Where's the birds? Where's the birds? Where's the birds? And she was resting her head on my shoulder for balance, but now she's not because I asked where the birds was. But she does this thing that's kind of funny. Let me get my cell phone out. She chases shadows. You can see she's going nuts back there over the shadow. See if I can get it going. Let's see, where's the light? There's light right there. Oh, see that? Sorry, MJ.
It's only funny till she bites a hole in the roof.
I didn't realize she was gonna be like, dunk!
She bit 2 holes in Ryan's roof.
She'll probably stand there for about half an hour waiting for it to come back. Dogs. And here is Wisconsin. Got a lot of fields. Cool. I can zoom in on right in on that. Look how far away. That's zoom action. Zoom in. Zoom out. That guy was a pro fisherman, but I missed it. Crap. There's a guy that just had an M&M truck and an M&M boat. And then it was a huge camper, all in one, but I totally just missed it. Ah, it's good to be home. You know what that means, though? The fishing must be good if he's here. Oh, this thing is perfect. It's for sale. I wonder how much it costs. He only wants $2,500 for this? $2,500? I might buy this. What if I just bought this and brought it to the cabin and parked it there? The inside needs all sorts of kind of work, but I could buy something like this. Oh, zoom in camera, focus. 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 Focus on my head, now my face. All right, so we're gonna stop at Holiday and get our fishing license right now. Right, MJ? So it's been a long day. It's 8:44 p.m. Minnesota time, which means it's 6:44 California time, so it's about 7 o'clock. So it's been a pretty long day of traveling, but I'm almost to my destination. We're about 20 minutes from the cabin. We're pretty much leaving the agricultural area of Wisconsin. These are pretty much like the last grass fields, and everything north of here to Lake Superior is woods. So we're going into the woods. Get to the cabin. This is actually white bass. This is actually like the deer camp cabin where we come and do all of our deer hunting and stuff like that. So it's pretty sweet. Got some Cheez-Its. It's kind of like a really cool cabin. Really well done. Got a leather couch, but there's a dog up here, so we covered it up. Chairs. Show you guys where I'll be sleeping. I'll be sleeping over here. This will be my room for the week. And me, my buddy Chad, and my buddy Brandon are gonna wake up and go fishing tomorrow morning. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m., go fishing, and you guys are coming with me. I'm gonna set my alarm. Booyah! This is my out of the entire world, this is my most favorite place to be of all time. Oh look, loons! Loons! Look at that. I think they're going or cruising around looking for a place to start knocking boots. This is the lake that we did the swamp monster prank on, if you remember that. See if I can get a shot. I don't know if my camera will see into the water. See if we see this fish. So that's a fish nest right there. See that little light spot? That's where the fish comes in and pushes everything around away and makes a little nest. And the fish is actually sitting right on top of the nest. There's a little sunfish down there right now. There's a pretty good sized bass down there. And the bass, I think, are spawning just a little bit late this year. So what they do is they come in real shallow and they spawn, and that's when you can actually catch the biggest ones. And really the only time you can catch the biggest ones is when they're spawning, because that's why they're so big. They never get caught and they live a long time. And you really got to catch them slipping. And spawning is one way to do it. And the biggest largemouth bass I've ever caught in my life was 6.5 pounds, 19.5 inches, which is a pretty big fish. It was like the length of my arm from my elbow to my tip of my fingers. So it's pretty big. MJ, get out of the water. It was just phenomenal. I caught it during when they were spawning, and I caught it about 2 feet from the boat, like literally right off the boat, so that was really cool. So we're gonna go fishing today. We're cooking breakfast right now. And then we're probably gonna go take the range around just a little bit, have a couple drinks. I don't know, we're basically on vacation for fishing, so. I've already caught 3 fish. I think the fishing is gonna be really good today. The weather is just absolutely perfect. It's a little overcast. And we got the clouds, we got the sun. The weather's just about perfect, the temperature's right. And let me go catch a fish for you guys real quick here. MJ, no, I got one. Literally the first cast, I set down the camera, and I got a largemouth. So, let me pull him out of the water here. All right, so it's a pretty decent sized fish. What if you just slapped me in the face? How funny would that be? Decent sized fish, maybe 2 pounds, but it's the third fish I've caught in like 6 casts. He's got a little leech on him right there. I don't know if you can see that, but he looks like overall a pretty healthy fish. He's starting to get a few parasites. That's never good. But see you later, fishy. Put him back in the water there. We don't keep largemouth bass, anything like that. No northern, no muskie. We only keep like the fish that you eat, which would be like crappie, trout, sunfish, stuff like that. And then, you know, the more exotic fish when you get into different types of water. But yeah, for everything that we'll be catching on this trip, primarily, except for one dinner that we're actually gonna catch some crappies, cook them up, eat them, we'll be catch and release. So let me see if I can catch another one. I got another one! Took me about 5 minutes. Pretty awesome. I'm gonna throw them back here. All right, I'm gonna teach you guys how to tie on a lure. Hopefully you can see this. So you thread the lure through the eye of the hook, which is this little metal thing on the end that you connect the line to. Go like this, spin it about 8 times. Spin, 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 and then you're gonna loop it around your finger and go back through the eye that you created right there, not the eye of the hook, but the eye of the thread, and then you loop it back through. It sounds confusing, but it's actually a fairly simple knot, and it's pretty solid. So just like that, and then I pull this like this, and you'll notice that this will be perfectly like that. And that's a fisherman's knot. Okay, so I'm gonna stop fishing here for like half hour, eat some breakfast, kind of shower up, get ready to go for the day, and then I should show you guys the Bronco later. Remind me to do that. Then we're gonna go fishing and catch just a assload of fish, because they're biting. I think the bite is on, and the weather today, pending any major changes, I think it's gonna be pretty good for a while. So we got a great day of fishing ahead of us. This is the Bronco. See if I can. I don't even know if it's gonna start, so I'll just uncover part of it. It's just an awesome, awesome little car though. I really, really like it. My dad got it fully restored, bought it in Montana, drove it back to Wisconsin, or drove back to Minnesota, then to Wisconsin. And yeah, pretty awesome car. I don't think the keys are in it. If they would be, they'd be down here. No keys. Well, we'll get the keys later and we'll start it up. Try to start it up, take it for a little bit ride. That's really what it needs. It needs to be driven more. I would love to take this to California. I absolutely love this car, but it's got the original radio. It's got original everything. The seats have been redone a little bit. It's got the hard top that can come off. We were kind of thinking about maybe trying to take it off, but I hear they're really, really, really hard to get back on. But I love this car to death. It's one of my favorite vehicles on the planet. We stopped and looked at that Bronco on the way up Thinking about buying it. Keys in the glove box. Nope, plenty of electrical tape though, like 4 rolls. Oh, cute little flashlight. Hey guys, look at that, it's tiny. All right, well, let's get out of here. MJ, 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 you a happy girl? MJ, you a happy little dog? MJ's pretty happy in the woods. She's just stoked, freaking out, going around all these new smells and just a flush of wood and forest to run through. Awesome! The shed. All right, here's the shed. Last winter I was home and made a vlog about plowing snow, and Nikki's like, John, plowing snow is fucking stupid. Nobody cares. Fired up the tractor, took it out of the shed, started plowing snow. But no, it wasn't good enough.